Let's start off the month of love by showing some love to some well-deserved products from January. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Lyka, and I like to share some stuff about my life over here on my channel as well as my blog, so you can go check that out. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you end up enjoying this video, why not give it a thumbs up? Now let's move on to my favorites. January's theme was just like any other year. New year, new me. And although I didn't make any formal resolutions this year, it's kind of natural for me to constantly try to be more organized in life. And this planner from Tokyo Hands has just been helping me in that aspect. This is a monthly planner, and it has some grids on it that enables you to write down whatever you want to write for that day. And I don't know, it's just been a big help for me. I used to go for weekly planners, but it hasn't been as effective as this one, for sure. Last year, I felt like my YouTube channel was just all over the place. You know, I was uploading once every 2 weeks, maybe longer than that on an average, and that really sucked. Like, I felt so unproductive with my channel. This year, I kickstarted the year with at least one video per week during January. So that was so awesome, you know? If you guys were watching my videos, thank you so much for the support. I swear by monthly planners now. It has changed my life. And believe it or not, I actually have videos lined up till March. So that is really amazing. Such a catch. Another thing that I got from Japan is this cute velvet backpack. It's so tiny, but it's really efficient, you guys. You guys have to trust me on that. I get to pack my essentials in here, which are my phone, my wallet, pen and paper, because I like to write stuff down when I remember them, and my keys. And it goes well with any of my outfits, so I think that's pretty cool. If you've been watching my Lyka on the Go series this past January, then you are no stranger to my favorite food right now, which is Granary.ph's granola mixes. It's so cool. And no, this is not sponsored at all. My colleague from work, Lay, actually hand makes these granola mixes, and they're just so amazing. My favorite flavors would definitely be banana nut and royal crumble. But basically every flavor that she has over there is really tasty and extremely healthy. You know, you don't feel guilty when you eat this stuff, and it tastes great. So going on a diet doesn't have to be so hard, right? Next up on the list is something beauty related, and I actually found this while scrolling through a couple of BuzzFeed posts. You know how they have those posts that are entitled things that are weird but oddly satisfying? Yeah, I got this from there, and I went on the lookout for this product specifically. I'm talking about Biora's Nose Strips. Yes, it's actually not available in the Philippines. I was able to find this in Japan, and it is so good, you guys. All you have to do is you have to have a clean and damp face. You stick the strip on your nose, on your forehead area, and then on your chin. You wait for the strips to dry, and then you peel them off, and then you can just see all the gunk that comes from your pores stick onto that strip. And it is just extremely satisfying to see that my nose is cleaner and all the gunk is there. Yeah, it's just so cool. I'm actually on the lookout for something similar to these strips, but that is good for the entire face. You know, why limit yourself to the nose and these two areas over here when you can do your entire face? But I don't know any brands or products that have that purpose. So if you guys have any recommendations for that one, please comment down below. I would really like to try it. Who knew that running out of foundation would be a blessing in disguise? I've always felt like I needed full coverage to cover up those pores and red marks, but since I ran out of foundation, I needed to find an alternative, and I ended up using only my primer and concealer for my face, and it works just as well. What I do is I prime my face first, and then I head off to concealing my under eye area, the sides of my nose, and the rest of the red marks all over my face. And then I proceed to my usual makeup routine, and it works really great for me now. I think that it's really great because I get to apply less makeup on my face and look just as good. My last favorite is definitely something that you cannot guess because it is a vacuum cleaner. It's actually better and well known as a Roomba. but mine in particular is D-Bot, and we also got him from Japan. I used to think that vacuum cleaners such as this one was for lazy people, but it turned out to be such a game changer. The Philippines is just home to pollution, and my house ends up getting really dusty really quickly no matter how hard I try to clean it. And when I go home, I usually like to just walk around barefoot, and I can just really feel the dust building up underneath my feet. So I don't like that feeling, and ever since I got D-Bot, my life has changed, you know. I still clean my house, like my floors, thoroughly once every week because D-Bot can be such a klutz too. He misses random spots that I need to look out for. Give me some love! We're done with my January favorites. Now I'm off to spread some love during my favorite month of the year. This has been xlykamea reminding you that in everything that you do, always do it like a boss.
Tell me what do you believe in? What do you believe in?